there was the suicide. And it was at the beginning of the school year, and so I think for freshmen, especially my girls, that hit them really hard. And they were really upset about that. And
it was hard to realize that, you know, someone who lived in a building close to them would kill themselves, and like just putting that in perspective. Freshmen, they're going through all these new experiences already, and then if not many of them had experienced suicide like at their high schools or in their communities before.
Very few of the girls on my hall actually knew Whitney, so they were more just shocked that the suicide had happened in such proximity to them. They were still kind of going through the denial phase of, wow, did this really happen in our dorm? Just for my girls, like, you know, like 2 halls above us. They reacted as though it shouldn't impact them as much as it did. And so I called a mandatory hall meeting. I said, you know, you're strongly encouraged to come, but you don't have to. Suicide can affect you in different ways. Even if you don't know the person, it still affects you. And I want to give everyone the opportunity to talk about what they're going through, or just to share their lives with someone for a second, or to just say whatever you want. But I didn't want to let the death go unacknowledged as a group. This happens in life, it's not your fault. You can't control it. And you just kind of explain to them the situation and tell them it's not their fault, because it's natural for a lot of people to blame themselves for situations like that.
Just being there, you know, I think that's, and not avoiding it, not like, you know, trying to like, but saying, we can talk about it, you know.
Gosh, honestly, the biggest thing that's helped with all of, at least the people I've had to deal with, is people just need someone to listen. They need to know that they'll be in a safe, secure place. Tell them that they're safe, that it's okay. Definitely get to know your residents, because you know their mood swings. You can tell when they're feeling down, because I honestly think because I knew my residents so well, that's how I was able to help them, and that's how they felt comfortable to come to me. Put your face out there and do programs and get involved with your residents and get to know them really well, because it's amazing how big of a difference you can make just by getting to know your residents. It's a different thing to have to take care of yourself as an RA. I think something that was challenging for me was to know where to draw a line, because you want to be there for your residents to give advice or to listen or to help them, but you also need to take care of yourself, and that's a big challenge. When you do need your space as an RA, because trust me, you will, it happens, we're human. Because I am so busy with them 24/7, I definitely do need my own downtime and alone time. It has to be getting out of the dorm, because if I'm in the dorm, they know it, they're at my door, they want to chat, they want to see. So if I need downtime, I have to leave the dorm and maybe go out to the sunken garden, go for a walk, or the gym, or something like that. You need to have a network of people you can rely on, and the closest and best network for that are your fellow staff members. I was new coming into being a freshman RA, and so I felt like I always had to be there, which is not the case, because they're 18 years old as well, so they can figure things out just as well. So definitely it's okay to leave the dorm and go out and still have your own life.